Karibu Makueni.
Asante sana.
Yeah, karibu
it's a very good place.
Yes.
Na leo kuna mvua mingi.
Ndio Mungu ametubariki. We are very happy that
yes.
it's raining.
Yes.
But there is a bit of a warning that there could be floods.
Yes.
Even today coming to work, I took a long route because the rivers are dangerous. When it rains upstream,
yes.
Sometimes even a place where it hasn't rained,
yes.
There is water in a lot of water in the river. Yes. So people have to be very, very careful.
But so far you have not had a challenge of floods in this area? Not
yet, yes. But we have an alert from Met.
Yes.
Karibu.
Asante.
We have an alert from Met.
Yes, sir.
And that's why we are warning people. In actual fact, today we shall put a bulk SMS
yes.
Warning people to be careful.
Now this is the residence.
Yes.
It looks good.
Yeah.
So you spend most of your time here?
Not really, yes. Because this is the official residence, yes. But my home is also quite close. Yes. So that this is a place where you come to work, and then during the weekends, yes. You also now go to your home. My day starts quite early. Usually, we'll start at 5. Prayer, devotion with, my spouse, because we are now 2 of us. Yes. In the house. Our children and our grandchildren stay elsewhere. Of course, after breakfast, then I will start, official work. But by the way, yeah. We have some breakfast.
Oh, thank
so
you.
Maybe, we should also have some breakfast.
Yes.
And then we continue.
So what do you normally have for breakfast? What do you love?
Usually,
yes.
Sweet potatoes.
Yes.
And some tea.
Yes.
Duma.
Yeah. So at what time do you normally have breakfast?
Usually when I don't have visitors like today, yes. I would have breakfast by about 6. Bananas we have in the upper regions, but bananas is not one, mostly like for these ones which get ripe, yeah. But not cooking, not the ones for cooking. Horticulture does very well here. Generally, yes. Particularly in Boni, some parts of Kaiti. We are happy that even young people have begun to get involved in irrigation, micro-irrigation. We do mangoes, we do oranges, some of the best, I think, in the world. Yeah. They come from Makueni. Yesterday, we sold some to South Sudan, yeah. And many companies here. Early next year, we have a mango festival. Yeah. We would like people to come so that they can sample the mangoes from the shambas. Yes. County government has tried very much in terms of some earth dams, like a place called Kwambila, Kaliini. We do that, and people begin to do agriculture. Even we do the sand dams, and people begin to do agriculture around them. People also come to you, yes. And they talk to you about what, how the situation is at home, some of the problems that they're experiencing, projects that need more attention. As a result, you're able to know on a continuous basis. Yes. What is happening, because that's very, very important. It's enough for the people to feel that they have direct access. This project was through public participation because in the Kalawa, which is Lower Mboni, this river has cost many lives. Early next year, it will be operational. And we have consulted heavily with the national government. You can't be paid here in Makueni if those citizens don't say yes. Our technical people don't say yes. Our county administration doesn't say yes. And there are times that we go to the sub-ward. We have 60 sub-wards. And we look at all the projects that are in that sub-ward. We question, where is this one at? We are probably the most benchmarked county for our health work, for our public participation, for our environment work. I don't have a history of corruption. I don't have corruption in my blood. But I also appreciate that when you do things differently from the way in which others do them, they must accuse you because you are trying to prove that it can be done differently. Of course, when you say you want to be a president, and there are others who feel that historically they must be presidents, whether from this region, whether from anywhere else, I am increasingly persuaded that I could be a presidential candidate for Wanjiku. What it really takes to take this country forward, I think, and I can say this without boasting, I think I have it. And of course, It is leadership with many people. The big four are legitimate agendas. I wish there was more time to prosecute them. But I think the health agenda is easily achievable. I give occasional lectures, like Strathmore, and I give also commencement speeches in universities during graduation. I love gospel music. I am not able to sing. That's one thing that God denied me. But I write poetry. I write poetry in Gikamba. I write poetry in English. I write also plays. Mend my soul. My head is bored. Gather my fragments of spirit. My eyes are unseeing. Rain me peace. I am on my knees. Immerse me in serenity. My hands are clasped.